Hello, hello. All right, hey, I am in the backyard, and you can see I have a lot of plastic on that fireplace, and the reason for that is because I'm going to go ahead and add some texture, a little bit more stucco to the outside vertical edges of this thing, as well as the upper shelves, the horizontal portions. But I'm going to add that extra bit of stucco just because we tried to do a smooth coat stucco, and it was, albeit it was smooth, it wasn't as flat and as smooth as we wanted. So it ended up being a little wavy on us, and then when we painted it and the sun hit that paint just right, you could really see it. So it was almost like doing kind of bad body work on a car right before you paint it nice and shiny, and then once you see the paint shiny, it shows every small imperfection. And what that did is that just took the waviness of the stucco, even though it is somewhat smooth, and it made it very visible that it's actually a wavy finish. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of stucco to this thing, and we're going to add texture to it, and that texture will get rid of the wavy appearance of the smooth stucco that's on there, and then we're going to go ahead and repaint this thing, and then we will be done. So I got the plastic on this. Check this out. I got this thing completely covered. As you can see, it is done. There's plastic on the inside, so any of the stucco that falls down the chimney is going to get caught down there. I've got this all done. It wraps around both sides, and then I've got my turf covered right here, so I can get that small corner down there, and then we're going to go ahead and be able to do this entire backside. It doesn't need it as much as, say, the sides and the front, but we're going to go ahead and do the entire thing. Now, there is a coat of paint on the front of this, so I hope that the stucco, fingers crossed, I hope the stucco sticks to that. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to kind of back up, think about how I'm going to do this, and then maybe have to, gosh, I don't know, maybe have to rough the paint up before I add stucco to it. But we're going to give that a shot and see what happens. Last thing I want is for, a year from now, everything's starting to crumble and the stucco comes off the front because it didn't have a really good way to adhere to the old stucco. So I might have to do a little bit of scraping or a little bit of roughing up. I might get the wire brush out and brush that real quick and see if any of that paint will come off, because it's only just maybe a few days old, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Enjoy what you're getting ready to watch. See ya. Well, I just tried scraping with a wire brush. I tried hitting this super hard, and it didn't do a thing to that paint. So my assessment is I'm going to go ahead and try to put the stucco on this thing, just add a real light skim coat for texture, see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and mix this stuff up now. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this looks like underneath. Gotta be really careful to pull this tape off here. Still wet stucco under there. That way I can kind of finish the edge here a little bit with my trowel if I really want to. Down by the seating. Right there. That's what I was looking to do right there. Now let's get the trowel. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, that looks pretty nice. Now let's do the other side. Let's pull that off. Here's going to be the key. There's going to be a small lip. This will be slightly higher than the tile because the previous level of texture was right even with the tile. Let's see here. Tape is a wonderful thing. All right, so that is your edge. So once we finish with the paint, that should look pretty nice. A little bit of texture involved. Back to normal. This is kind of what I was hoping for after today. So, all right, well, when it dries, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll throw some paint and we'll see what happens. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. And as always, hope you have a great DIY world. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.